The Nova Scotia College of Pharmacists is taking a new step it hopes will draw more pharmacists to the province. It has launched a streamlined licensing pathway for pharmacy professionals from countries with standards similar to Canada. Beverly Zwicker is CEO and Registrar of the Nova Scotia College of Pharmacists. Okay, well, let's start with the problem, the shortage of pharmacists. How crucial is the situation right now?
Well, like other health professions, Nova Scotia is experiencing a significant shortage of pharmacy professionals. It's impacting the hours that pharmacies are able to remain open and the busyness in those pharmacies to complete the work that they have and to spend the time that we expect the public deserves in having their care needs met.
Well, how could improved licensing help solve that problem?
So by improving licensing requirements, and by that I mean by recognizing that a one-size-fits-all model for all internationally licensed pharmacy professionals is not necessary. There are countries where the licensing process for pharmacists meets the same high standards that we have in Canada, and so a licensing pathway tailored for those countries makes sense. They should have the same licensing pathway that is available to professionals in another Canadian province. And by streamlining the licensing process for professionals in those countries, and in particular, we're talking about the United States, Great Britain, the Republic of Ireland, Australia, and New Zealand, we are significantly reducing the effort and time that would be required for them to be licensed here, making Nova Scotia a very feasible and attractive career move for them.
How much shorter a time frame are we talking about?
Oh, we're talking about we could turn around their license application in 5 days versus it taking them over a year to meet the requirements.
Well, how will you make it attractive for pharmacists from those other countries?
Well, just by removing the requirement for the national licensing exam, which in itself for international applicants is actually 3 rigorous exams, and the internship period, that makes it a much more feasible and attractive move. But the practice of pharmacy itself in Nova Scotia is actually very attractive to pharmacists. Nova Scotia has positioned pharmacists so that they can bring the full extent of their knowledge and skills in meeting the needs of their patients and their communities. Pharmacists in Nova Scotia are able to practice the way they had envisioned they would when they were in university. And this is something that pharmacy professionals in other countries with that same high level of education are wanting. But we are leading in Nova Scotia in having these practice opportunities available. So this is very attractive to pharmacy professionals, both in other provinces of Canada and also internationally. So we've now coupled our unique practice opportunities here with an ability to be licensed without the rigor and costs that used to be required.
Well, you're talking about these increased responsibilities that pharmacists now have, and maybe there are more to come. Are you finding that is an attractive thing for individuals, or are some finding that actually a drawback?
No, absolutely. Pharmacists are really appreciating and enjoying these new career opportunities that really, again, are valuing and respecting the unique knowledge and skills that pharmacists have from their 6-year university healthcare education. They are being respected and used as the healthcare professional with an expertise in medications that they are. We today are also launching our rxns.ca website, and on that website you will hear testimonials from pharmacists who speak to the difference that it is making for them in terms of their satisfaction and their enjoyment that they have now from their profession as they are able to practice in these new expanded roles.
All right, well, Beverly Zwicker, we appreciate your time today. Thanks very much.
Thank you.